The greatest enemy that every single person has is sin. You see, sin holds us captive. In fact, the Bible tells us in the book of Romans chapter 3 and verse number 23, "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God." Every single person is held captive by sin, this enemy that we have as sin. In fact, in Romans chapter 5 and verse number 12, the Bible says, "Wherefore, as by one man sin entered into the world, and death by sin. And so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned." Every single person has this enemy of sin. Every single person is bound and captive by sin. You can try and do good. You can try and keep the 10 Commandments. You can try to be religious. You can even try to do religious rituals. You can get baptized. You can say prayers. You can give. You can be kind. But friend, can I tell you, none of those things can deliver you from the captive of sin. Friend, you can look back all throughout history and find people have tried all of these things. For centuries and centuries, people have tried all of those things that maybe you here this morning are trying today. And not one of them has succeeded. Not one of them has been able to do enough good works to be delivered from the captive of sin. Not one person has been able to join a church to be delivered from the captive of sin. Not one person has been baptized to be delivered from the captive of sin, because those things cannot deliver us. In fact, the Bible says in Romans chapter 3 and verse number 10, "There is none righteous, no, not one." Religion may even say, well, try to do these things. Try to be good. Try to keep the 10 Commandments. Give. Come to our church. But friend, you understand that none of those things can deliver you from sin. Not one of those things. And see, this is the reason that Jesus, the King of glory, was willing to leave his throne in heaven to come to this earth and be born as a baby. This is why he lived a perfect, sinless life, so that he could do what we could not. To deliver us from the bondage of our enemy, sin.